Doc is a medical series full of emotion and tension and life and death.
And there's this inherent mystery at the center of the show.
Patients coming!
When we first meet Amy, she's a brilliant doctor. She's the chief of internal medicine. Within the first episode, there's a car accident.
You have partial retrograde amnesia.
She has no recollection of the last 8 years.
During those 8 years, some monumental things have changed in her life.
Babe, what's wrong?
We're not together anymore.
What? She wakes up thinking she's still married, that she has these 2 children.
She looked at me like she used to before everything happened.
She was unable to grieve in a healthy way.
Get out of this room right now. The woman created a toxic work environment.
If we don't figure this out, you could be dead in a month. She became a person who wasn't very nice.
You can't speak to people like that.
Now, she has to trust other people because she doesn't remember.
I didn't leave. You did. When we meet Michael, he's running Westside Hospital. He wants to help Amy, but there are risks.
I want to practice again.
We can revisit you becoming a doctor again once you're no longer a patient.
Maybe she needs to know there's something good on the horizon.
For about 5 months before her accident, Jake and Amy were together.
We've seen Amy be this hard ass, and then with this man, she softens. Post-crash, she doesn't remember him.
You know, now you're seeing the person that you were in love with wake up and be in love with somebody else.
That's this really delicious triangle. Scott Wolf plays Dr. Richard Miller.
Amy and Richard were friends. Then just before the accident, she's confronting him about an incredibly serious accusation.
I ordered an autopsy. If you're lying, you're done here.
This is low, Amy, even for you. Then after the accident, Richard is named interim chief, while some people are pining for her to get all of her memory back. Richard is someone who has a lot to lose if she manages to do that. But if Dr. Larsen ever remembers, this could ruin my life.
Then make sure she fails.
It makes for a really, really complicated, compelling story. These are for you.
So I'm basically a med student now.
The thing she wants more than anything is to become a doctor again.
The hierarchy that existed once gets flipped, and it's kind of delicious to get to watch.
If she crosses a line,
Understood.
I love it because it feels like a mystery. You know, the audience has to figure it out. How long have you had those red marks?
the show investigates complex medical cases.
I wanted to play this role because we get to see her at her very best and her very worst.
The accident has given you something the rest of us never get.
What's that?
Chance to do things differently.
Doc's ability to blend life and death medical stories with the power of the characters' stories is exquisite.
So, just like riding a bike?
Oh, yeah, piece of cake.